These EV stocks can explode this summer. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, we will be talking about the EV stocks that could explode this summer. It makes no difference how we do things. Look at it this way, the electric vehicle revolution will only accelerate in 2021. President Biden has already pledged $174 billion to help the electric vehicle market grow, and every major automobile manufacturer on the planet is now working on its own electric vehicle project. And as governments strive to decrease pollution, demand for electric vehicles is increasing all around the world. Tesla's stock price has increased by 256% in the last year. NIO, a Chinese electric vehicle behemoth, gave investors an astonishing 816% return as it transitioned to electric vehicles. GM stock price increased by 211%. The only real challenge for investors trying to get into the year's hottest industry is determining which of these electric vehicle stocks has the most upside potential. And when it comes to spotting upside potential, it's always preferable to look for companies that are poised to disrupt the market but have yet to make the news. Fisker is an obvious contender for anyone knowledgeable with the electric vehicle space, NYSE FSR. This up-and-coming EV manufacturer offers an asset-like business model, which allows it to focus solely on developing electric vehicles. Fisker's recent contract with Foxconn shows that it means business, and the company's first automobile is expected to hit the market in late 2022. Face Drive, TSXV-FD, OTC-FD-VRF, a little-known Canadian startup seeking to integrate the EV business with a multi-trillion-dollar subscription service business, is another potentially disruptive stock to watch in 2021 tied to the EV business. Face Drive also competes in the ride-sharing and food delivery market with its zero emissions of carbon-reduced electric vehicles. Finally, with Biden set to initiate a big infrastructure overhaul in the United States, Blink Charging, NASDAQ Blink, has lots of room for growth in the future. Regardless what matter EV giant finally controls the business, the company supplies EV charging equipment and networked EV charging services across the United States, and it is destined to win big. Right now, anything EV and EV related is gold. We believe that in 2021, there is no way to go wrong in the electric vehicle space. The $40 trillion energy transition is well underway, and transportation is at the corner of it. But as Elon Musk picks the battles with everyone from the SEC to the whole cryptocurrency community, and as short sellers continue to target the greatest name in the EV market, it's evident that Tesla's attractiveness is dwindling. Fisker has all of the pull that Tesla had when it first started out for investors seeking for a pure EV investment that could surpass Tesla in the coming year. And whenever Fisker begins manufacturing, it will have considerably less overheads and issues than Elon Musk's ever-expanding automobile company. Investors are quite excited about Fisker's recent collaboration with Foxconn, the Taiwanese business that assembles iPhones, with Alliance hoping to develop an innovative new electric vehicle by the end of 2023. The upside potential for a stock that is currently priced at slightly more than 10% is apparent. The only caveat, which is precisely why now is such a good time to buy, is that Fisker won't begin production of its renowned Ocean SUV until late 2022, with significant revenue from advance orders not expected until late 2021. That means this is a long-term investment that many on Wall Street don't seem to be willing to take. However, the bearishness on Fisker is eerily similar to the previous relentless bearishness on Tesla, and we all know how that turned out. If we doubt that newcomers to the EV market will be able to compete with Tesla, GM, and Volkswagen, there are lots of other intriguing ways to profit from the EV boom. Face Drive, one of the most intriguing firms to emerge from Canada's Silicon Valley in a long time, is taking a unique approach to the electric vehicle market. Its main carbon offset ride-sharing and food delivery service has already proven popular, but it is now branching out into the rapidly booming subscription market. The argument here is that we are not in the midst of an EV golden era. We are witnessing a shift in how we, as people, interact with our environment. Face Drive, TSXV-FD, OTC-FD-VRF, which bills itself as a firm that puts planet and people first, sees the electric vehicle market as simply one component of a much wider equation. It also has a penchant for recognizing good deals and acquiring innovative, well-positioned businesses to fit into its ecosystem. The company's acquisition of Steer, which occurred in September 2020, piqued the interest of EV analysts. Steer is a monthly membership service that allows customers to access their own virtual electric vehicle dealership, where they may choose which car they want to drive each month. It's a new way of thinking about car use, And it's a format that will make EVs more accessible to a whole new group of people. With Steer, you can test drive a variety of the greatest electric vehicles on the market with scenarios to suit a variety of budgets and preferences. There is no need for additional insurance. There is no need for upkeep. There was no fuzz at all. It's the greatest in on-demand concierge services, and we're confident it'll change the game. Even more thrilling, Steer was a part of Exelon, a $40 billion energy company, NYSE EXC. So in our ever-changing world, the big names are already interested in what could become the next big EV vertical to watch. Potential EV stocks. Tesla Nasdaq TSLA stock's price has fallen in the last month as inflation fears mount and Elon Musk continues to be his controversial self. But this EV and renewable energy behemoth will thrive in the energy revolution. It is still valued more than $500 billion more than the combined value of the top 3 American automakers, General Motors, Ford, and Chrysler. Since the launching of the Tesla Roadster in 2008, Tesla's stock has risen by almost 14,000%. It is also not only about automobiles. Musk is focusing on a much larger picture, laying the groundwork for a fully electric future. While competition in the EV industry may be heating up, revenue is expected to rise across the board as energy storage and sustainable energy technology continues to grow. However, China appears to be the greatest danger to Tesla's global dominance. NIO Limited, NYSE NIO, was going to be a big deal. Many shareholders were willing to write off their losses and abandon the company. However, China's answer to Tesla has surpassed even the most optimistic expectations while keeping its balance sheet under check. In a major way, the company's stock rose from $3.24 at the start of 2020 to $61 in February, delivering a huge 1,600% return for investors who stayed the course. The newest Chinese electric vehicle darling is Li Automotive, Nasdaq Li. Li Xiang, who founded the company just 5 years ago and is backed by local investment behemoths Meituan and ByteDance, has chosen a unique approach to the electric vehicle business. Li is a specialist in plug-in hybrids. This means it can run on electricity, gasoline, or a combination of the two, providing customers more fueling alternatives than its competitors. Its trendy crossover SUV has been a blockbuster in China, attracting a lot of investors' interest as a result of its success. Green Power Motor TSX GPV is a company that manufactures large-scale electric transportation and is gaining a lot of attention. Currently, it is mostly focused on the North American market, but as the push to go green develops, the sky is the limit. Green Power stock has risen from $2.03 to a yearly high of $43.62 in the past year. Inflation fears and chip shortages sent the stock plummeting in 2021, but the upside here is apparent as the electric vehicle revolution goes into high gear. NFI Group TSX NFI is another leading electric bus manufacturer in Canada. NFI still provides investors a great opportunity to profit from the electric vehicle boom at a discount, even though it has not yet recovered from its January highs. It is one of the few companies in the industry that distributes dividends to its shareholders in addition to its progressively good financial results. This is significant because it allows investors to obtain exposure to this burgeoning industry while the stock is still cheap, and then hold steady until the market discovers this hidden treasure. Westport Fuel Systems TSX WPRT provides a unique opportunity to participate in the car industry's green revolution. It contributes to the development of techniques that car makers might use to incorporate less harmful fuels like natural gas. Despite the fact that natural gas does not receive the same level of attention as electric vehicles, there are over 22.5 million natural gas vehicles on the road worldwide, and that market is anticipated to expand as the energy sector develops. In Canada, BCE Incorporated TSX BCE is a household name. Everyone is familiar with the company and what it stands for. BCE has been in the forefront of the environmental fight for the past 25 years, since 2009. Its environmental management system, EMS, has been certified to meet ISO 14001 standards. It has bought and sold a number of companies in its quest to become one of Canada's top telecommunications conglomerates. That's fantastic news for both the corporation and its shareholders. And there it is, everyone. These are the EV stocks which have a great potential to explode this summer. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below. I hope you enjoyed the video and consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel